Okay, we are live, and we are going to be doing our giveaway, announcing who the winner is for our live weekly freebie giveaway that I'm doing. Every Monday, I'm announcing a new free giveaway that I'm going to be doing, and every Friday at 12 o'clock, I'm going live on my YouTube channel to announce who the winner is. And this week, the winner is going to be winning a free paperback copy. Well, actually, I think I'm going to give a spiral bound copy. So this is what the paperback version looks like of Essential Jazz Piano Exercises. And today I'm going to be announcing the winner. Let me just make sure that I want to hear how this sounds. Announcing the winner. Let me just make sure that, oh good, that sounds okay. Let me turn that volume down. So the winner, and I'm excited for this, the winner that we have selected for my book, Essential Jazz Piano Exercises, and I'm going to mail out the copy to you as the winner, and I'm doing a spiral bound copy. Sounds good. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. The winner, let me just double check, make sure it is Banna Boy is the winner. So Banna Boy, I will reach out to you and I will have you send me an email with your address where I can mail you a copy. This is the paperback version. I'm going to mail you a spiral bound version. On Amazon, they sell these books, just the paperback version. And on my website, musicmotivation.com, you can purchase the PDF version, but you can purchase all of my books, 100 left-hand, well, the Essential Piano Exercise set of 100 left-hand patterns, Essential Piano Exercises, and Essential Jazz Piano Exercises as a bundle set for the PDF bundle or for the spiral bound version. So you can do that from my website. If you buy the book from Amazon, you can purchase the paperback book from Amazon. We no longer sell any of the paperback books. We only have one bundle that we sell as a spiral bound bundle but you have to buy, I think, four books together in the bundle that we sell from my website. But on Amazon, you can buy all of my books. I have about 27 books. You can buy them all as paperback versions. Like this book, I bought the paperback, and then I just took it to my local Alpha Graphics. You can go to a Staples or Office Max, wherever you go, and you can have them put a spiral binding on it, which is what I recommend everyone do. Now, right now, I'd like to actually do a little demonstration of some of what is included in my book, Essential Jazz Piano Exercises. So this is my latest book. I just barely came out with this about a month ago. It is Essential Jazz Piano Exercises Every Piano Player Should Know. And the book has 280 pages, so almost 300 pages. It's a really thick book. And we have a lot of exercises. We have 33 jazz pieces that I've composed within this book that teach jazz theory the fun way through these original jazz compositions that I've composed. If you are a member of my Essential Piano Exercise course, this is already included as a PDF. This is one of the PDFs that you can download. That is essentialpianoexercises.com if you want to learn more about my course. But right now, I'm going to go to the overhead view, and I'm going to teach a 2-5-1 jazz chord progression. This is actually found within this book. It's on page 91. I'm going to quickly teach a 2-5-1 chord progression and then what you can do with this. So let me go to the overhead view so you can see what we're going to do as we do this. Let me go back. I'm going to change my camera angle. We'll go to the overhead view. All right. Can you see that? I'm going to change microphones for my overhead view just right here. Okay, can everyone hear that? So I'm using a microphone that I have attached to me so you can hear what it sounds like. Let me know if you can hear this. On page 91 from my book, Essential Jazz Piano Exercises, we actually start going into a 2-5-1. Okay, so we have 2-5-1. We talk about this chord progression. Now, it's based off of the chords created from my C major scale. So this is my C major scale. If I took 7th chords and I moved up to the right, I would have a C major 7th, D minor 7th, E minor 7th, F major 7th, G 7th, A minor 7th, B minor 7th flat 5, and C major 7th. So I'm moving up to the right. Yes, and it's in sync. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is what we want with this. We want the music to be in sync. So that is perfect. Was my vocals in sync before when I was speaking to the camera? Hopefully that was in sync as well. On page 91 from my book, Essential Jazz Piano Exercises, we talk about the 2-5-1 chord progression. So we're going to take, if we take this, C major 7th, D minor 7th, E minor 7th, F major 7th, G 7th, A minor 7th, B minor 7 flat 5, and the C major 7th, I'm going to take a D minor 7th chord. So this is my D minor 7th chord. That's my 2. My 5 would be my G 7th chord, and my 1 would be my C major 7th chord. So we have 2, 5, 1. Well, on page 91, we do the 2 in root position. Then we go to the 5. We've inverted it into second inversion. And then we end with the 1 in root position. So we have D minor 7th, root position. Then we play the G 7th chord, second inversion. And then we play the C major 7th chord in root position. 2, 5, 1. This is one of the basic chord progressions that jazz musicians use. It's a 2, 5, 1. Well, on page 91, we do every inversion. 2, 5, 1. 2, 5, 1. 2, 5, 1. That's just in the key of C major. See, this is root position, second inversion for the G 7th, and then we have the 1 chord, the C major 7th, in root position. Then we do first inversion, where we are doing the D minor 7th chord in first inversion, followed by the G 7th chord, the 5, in third inversion, followed by the C major 7th chord in first inversion. And then we do the 2 chord, this is my D minor 7th chord, in second inversion, followed by the 5 chord, the G 7th chord, in root position, followed by the 1 chord, the C major 7th chord, in second inversion. Then we do the 2, the D minor 7th chord, in third inversion, followed by the G 7th chord in first inversion, ending with the C major 7th chord in third inversion. So we have 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1. And then I show that and demonstrate how to do that in every key. 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1. We go through every key signature practicing the 2, 5, 1. Well, the reason why I teach that is so then we can start playing around. Within the Essential Piano Exercise course, we actually go over how to start playing jazz and how to start taking these patterns and playing around with them. On the next few pages, 92 through 93 within the book, we actually go over all of those 2, 5, 1 chords in every key, in every inversion. When we get to the next page, if you go to page 94, on page 94, it says try these 2, 5, 1 variations. So on page 94, we actually have some variations that I've put down. Again, we're sticking with the 2, 5, 1. we're following this 2-5-1 chord progression, but now I'm varying it. If you notice, I took the 2-5-1 and I broke it apart. Both hands are playing the same notes. I'm just breaking it apart. It's a 2-5-1, 2-5-1. D minor 7th, G dominant 7th, C major 7th. In the Essential Piano Exercise course, we go over all of this when we talk about the 2-5-1 and how to use it. So you can learn more about that at essentialpianoexercises.com. But watch this. I'm playing a blocked D minor 7th chord with my left hand. With my right hand, I'm going to break it apart. See that? And then I play, with my left hand, I have my G7th chord. And I'm going to play the broken with my right hand. And then I play the blocked with my left hand, and I break it apart with my right hand. Now, if you notice, I start at the bottom, and I went up to the top. Now I'm going to start at the top and go down to the bottom. Now I'm going to take the notes from the D minor 7th chord. We're going to break them apart, but we're going to change the order. Instead of going bottom to top or top to bottom, we're going to break it apart. See how we took that? We took the same notes, but I'm just changing the order. See how I'm changing? And I can change the rhythm. With my right hand, I'm doing eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... See how I change when I put my left or right hand down. Now I can change the order of the notes as well. Bottom of page 94 does this. See, I'm still playing the 2-5-1, but I'm breaking them apart. And I can do that in any key. See, we can go into any key signature, and we're still doing 2-5-1, and I'm playing the same notes with both hands, but I'm breaking them apart. See, it's a fun way to start to take these 2-5-1 chord progressions, and this is just within my book, Essential Jazz Piano Exercises. Page 94, we actually go through and have all of these different examples. On page 96, I showed additional examples, but then I have you try to do a practical application where you start to play through and do it on your own. So it's kind of fun. It goes through, and we have a lot of different examples in here. We have a 2-5-1 where we are doing the 2-5-1, but the left hand is doing a whole half-half walking bass pattern. Let me explain what I mean by that. If I start on D, since I'm doing my 2, and then I go to G for the 5, and then I go back to C for the 1, that is my 2-5-1 chord progression. Well, if I start on D, 1, 2, I'm going to do a whole step, followed by a half step and another half step. Now, from any key to any key right next to it, black or white, that is a half step. If I skip over
that would be a whole step. See that? So I'm going up. Here I'm doing a whole step. From D to E is a whole step. And then I'm playing a half step and then a half step. So it is known as the whole half-half walking bass left-hand pattern. And then I can do that on G. Whole step, half step, C. Whole step, half step, C. Whole step, half step, 2, 5, whole step, half step, 1, whole step, half step, 1, whole step, half step, half step. I can break apart the right hand. Two, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1. My left hand is doing the whole half-half walking bass pattern as it's going up and going down. Now, it's a fun, simple pattern that we go over and we talk about, but it's the 2, 5, 1. That is all we are doing. And again, this is within my book, Essential Jazz Piano Exercises. We have a lot of 2, 5, 1 chord progressions that we go over and talk about. We talk about the whole half-half. So this is a fun book, and I'm excited. Actually, let me come over here. Since we were just talking about the whole half-half walking bass pattern. Right here on page 105, I explain about the whole half-half walking bass pattern. Whole step, half step, half step. So I go through and introduce how to do this left hand whole step, half step, and we talk about doing it on 2, 5, 1. That's on page 105. On page 106, I actually show a fun little example. This is page 106 right here. Page 106, it does this, where we do the D minor 7th, G 7th, C major 7th, and then I start to show different examples. And then on page 107, we start breaking up where the left hand is continuing doing this, but the right hand now is going to do this pattern. Now, there we do some triplets. We're doing a whole half-half left-hand walking bass pattern. And this is the 251 whole half-half improv practical application page. This is on page 106 and page 107 from my book, Essential Jazz Piano Exercise. I'm going to go back to my front view now. So let me change this. Okay.
We'll change the audio and the camera back to the front. All right. Hopefully you can see me and hear me. So I am excited to have this book out for everyone. Let's see, Ellington Lover can't wait to get that far into the book. I'm excited for you to get that far in the book. So Ellington Lover is one of my She's actually in the course, my Essential Piano Exercise course. And we've started doing the Essential Piano Exercise course within this, talking about Essential Jazz Piano Exercises, but we started at the beginning of the book, so we're actually not quite there yet. But we'll get there, and you will get there, and I'm excited to have you start working on it. So that is wonderful. But again, the winner of this book for the Friday freebie today is Banna Boy. And so I will get in contact with you. That's what your name is on your YouTube channel, Banna Boy. But I am going to give this as a free book. I'm going to mail a copy out. It will be a spiral bound edition. This is the way it comes when you buy it from Amazon. It's a paperback version. But then I just take it into my local Alpha Graphics or Staples or Office Depot, wherever, and I have them put a quill binding on it. So I'm going to do that. I actually already have a spiral bound copy. I'm going to mail you out a spiral bound copy to Banna Boy because you're the winner of this Friday freebie. Every week I'm doing a new free giveaway. It may be a physical book. It may be a PDF download. It may be access to one of my Cool Song series. If you go to musicmotivation.com/cool songs, you can learn more about the Cool Song series. It may be access to my Essential Piano Exercise course, which if you go to essentialpianoexercises.com, you can learn more about the Essential Piano Exercise course. I may be giving away a free PDF or paperback version of one of my poetry motivational self-help books. This is my latest poetry book, Poetry That Motivates. It has almost 200 motivational poems in it. This is my book, Perceptions, Parables, and Pointers, and this has original thoughts, motivational ideas, inspirational ideas, and motivational stories that I've written. And then this is the As If Principle. This has 222 motivational poems I've written. This is my first poetry book. This is my most recent poetry book, and I actually have a few more poetry books I'll be coming out with. But every week I'm going to be giving away a freebie to someone on my YouTube channel. So tune in every Monday at 12 o'clock. That's Mountain Standard Time, USA time. I will be announcing what the new freebie is going to be for the week. And you need to comment on the video, and you need to share it with family and friends. You also need to be a subscriber to my YouTube channel. But then I'm also going to, on Friday at 12 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, I'm going to announce the winner, and I'm going to do a little demonstration, a little mini class to teach you something from that freebie that I'm giving away. Whether I'm giving away a PDF book, or giving away a physical book, or access to the course, I will demonstrate music theory. I'll teach you a fun little walking bass pattern, or teach you a jazz chord progression. Today we are going over the 2-5-1 jazz chord progression from the book Essential Jazz Piano Exercises, since this is the giveaway for this week. But every week, Friday, tune in. You will find out who the new winner is of my weekly Friday freebie giveaway. And you will also have a fun short little lesson on learning music theory the fun way. If you would like to purchase my Essential Piano Exercise course, where you have access to more videos and all of my books in PDF format, plus every Friday at 10 a.m., we do a live lesson. It's a Facebook Live lesson for the members of the Essential Piano Exercise course. You can learn more about my course at essentialpianoexercises.com. You can also learn about my Cool Song series, where I have 200 or 300 cool songs that I've composed that have accompaniment minus tracks, drums, guitars, keyboard synths that students can play along with. And they're really fun. They're called Cool Songs because I created them and composed them to help motivate piano students, especially teenage piano students. So you can learn more about that at musicmotivation.com/cool songs. But congratulations to Banna Boy, who is the winner of Essential Jazz Piano Exercises. I will get in contact with you and mail this out to you. Thanks for watching. Tune in on Monday to find out what the new freebie giveaway is going to be. And then next Friday, I'll give a lesson. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Do your best. Keep up. Keep playing the piano. Sometimes it can be tough, and sometimes, we just had our at 10 o'clock today, we did our live Facebook training for the members of the Essential Piano Exercise course. And we had a few members. Some of the concepts were a little tricky. And so I was trying to help them understand, just slow it down, just take it kind of a step-by-step process. We're going to break these down into easy to understand fundamentals because it can be challenging, but it's fun and it's so rewarding. So keep playing the piano, have fun, do your best. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks for watching. See you guys. Bye.